What's up? Alex O Crypto here coming at you with another price action guessing game, which we can figure out price, which way it's going to go. We'll look for trades. We'll look for which way this is going to go. We'll build confluence with market Cipher B with simple support and resistance, EMA, moving averages, VWAP, all that good stuff. So we're going to go through this together. I have some vertical lines marked out on my charts where we can watch price action and watch where it goes. So as we're approaching here, we will watch price action. You can see we're coming in a downtrend. We have some key levels here to take note of that we will mark out on our charts before we guess which way price is going to go. Now, I picked a very horizontal sideways range, so we'll look at a range, we'll look how we would trade it and how we'll work together onto building confluence, onto finding some nice trades. This is the XRP chart, so hopefully we can find some beautiful trades. We'll pause it right there. Now, what do we see here? Okay, we can see that there is a key level right above us here. Okay, so we'll mark that out on our charts here. We can see it comes a little bit lower here. We have some bottoms that are put in for sure. So we're going to mark out those two. Let's say this is a very significant bottom down here, and we will extend these out further so that we can make better price predictions of which way we think price is going to go. Okay, we're on the 24-minute here. We will look at price and we will see which way we think it's going to go. Now, we can see that we are below the VWAP. We are coming up to test it. Let's see what the moving averages say as well. We have a mini of a crossover here. We're getting under the 21 and the 50 EMA here, and we're trying to push above. You can see that we are very much oversold here on the market Cipher, and we are looking to push upwards. So what is that saying to me? That's saying that we could have a possible move up here. Now, let's see what happens when we put in a simple long position at this level here and we target the highs and see which way price will go. So we'll press play here and we'll watch price to see. We did not put in our stop loss. Okay, now let's see. Where do we want to put our stop? In general, we want to be below this wick. I'd say just because we don't want to have too much risk, we want to mitigate that risk by putting it under, let's put it under these lows here rather than coming this far down below here. If we come down below here, we'll admit we're wrong and we'll move forward from there. So we can have a good plan. Oh, look at that. We dumped. Okay, so not so good off the bat. Okay, we have dumped. Now we are at a key level of support here. Can we come back up? Now we've got stopped out here. Key level of support. Can we come up to the highs here? Let's find out what happens here. Now you can see similarly to the last one, we are very much oversold. We have come down. We have some sort of continuation bullishness looking here. So let's see what happens from here. Now we had these levels marked out from before, so maybe we should have stuck to these levels from before. And you can see that price has wicked down, very wickety wick action. Okay, so when having a plan, we need to make sure that we practice good risk management and we need to protect ourselves when trading these ranges, okay? Now you can see very simply this price did work out, but our entry probably should have been right around here when we had the final move to the downside. You can see exhaustion occurred and then bang, we came back up to this level where we could have looked for an entry here. I almost guarantee if we pull a Fibonacci from the bottom here to the top, we will get a nice, beautiful confluence. And yes, look just below the golden pocket, pops us back up, and we can watch price continue on its merry way on this uptrend, okay? So there's ways to trade these ranges. We can see that very easily when watching the price action here. Now, let's fast forward. Let's go into the 1 hour and let's giddy up on this price action and let's get to the next level. Okay, so we can see that we're in a range here. Yes, look, boom, price has come up. Quite a nice profit here. Boom, boom, boom. Holy smokes, Macintosh. Pause. All right, so we've had a massive move up. We can see that we've created a new high as well, working our way up. So this price would have been absolutely juicy if we did get into it, but we need to be careful here. So now we've come up. Now, where are our key levels of resistance? Well, you can see that this has popped up here on the right. So you can see that this is acting as a level of resistance here, okay? So we have the lows from this previous range where we dropped down. Now, will this act as a beautiful short entry? So we'll look to trade this range. We'll target the lows again. Let's go to the swing lows of these lows here at 32 cents, okay? A nice risk to reward. We'll keep it above this wick, but we'll keep it tight as well, and we'll look for it to stay within this range. What can we see on market Cipher B? Well, we can see that we're very much oversold, right? And that we're coming up to key level of support. Yes, we're in the green here, so let's see how this price action works out. We are underneath this moving average. Can we cross over into the red? So we press play here and look at this. We watch, and price looks like it's working its way down. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Look at that. Very simple support and resistance. So we'll fast forward that, and we could have taken this trade and made quite a nice juicy profit. Good risk to reward. So this is just by simply adding support, resistance, watching for price to make its move along these channels and trading the range. Now that we're at the bottom, well, obviously we're looking for a long somewhere down here. So we'll be adding a long trade into this area, and we'll be looking, that's a short trade, adding a long trade into this area, looking for price to come above here. Now, we learned our lesson right off the beginning to keep this pretty low here to make sure that we don't get stopped out, but we'll press play here. We have the marks, and let's see if price goes up, okay? Yes, entry entered. Can we get a move up? Looks like it wants to move up. Look at that. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Is it going to continue? Let's pause it there. So we're getting a lot of red X's here. You can see that this does look a little bit bearish in my opinion. We could take profits, or we could just simply move our stop loss into profits here. By doing this, we mitigate our risk. So we'll do that, and we can pay ourselves a little bit, and let's move this entry back up to here. So if we get stopped out, we get stopped out in profits. We're targeting the top of this range. Let's press play now, and let's see what happens. Boom. See, and that's how we mitigate risk, okay? So now let's see if this comes further down. Yes, it does. Yellow X continuation. Boom. Okay, so now we're back up to this one here. You can see a very similar wave pattern here. So we'll look for this to continue its merry way upwards. So we'll bring this up here. We'll put our stop loss below this level here, and we'll look for price to work its way up. Now, we always need to make sure we're building confidence throughout our trades. So we'll wait for the EMAs to cross, or possibly be cross over and be support rather than resistance as they are in this downtrend. We'll also look for some sort of divergence. So we'll put this on 3x, and we'll watch this a little bit closely. And boom, they've become the support now, right? You can see this continuing upwards. It's hard for me to stretch this one out here. So we'll put a new one on here, and we'll attack those highs of this range, okay? Now, by back checking strategy, testing out which way we think price is going to go, we can find some beautiful, profitable trades throughout this market, okay? So make sure to practice good risk management, pay yourselves early, move that position into profit, pay yourselves, and look at this. We followed this trade up, following the lows of the previous range, and look at that. We would have paid ourselves quite nicely as we follow this on its way up. Boom, target hit, and beautiful trend followed. Okay, so I hope this helps. We're just trying to look at price, realize our mistakes, realize how we can adjust our trades on the fly, and help each other get better at watching price action, adjusting to the market and how it behaves. And by doing this, we can become much more profitable traders. So thank you guys so much for watching to the end of the video. Make sure to like and subscribe if you haven't already, and join us in the free Discord. Link is in the description below. Peace out.